Hot Shots looks at a movie. Standard Operating Procedure is the latest documentary by Academy Award-winning filmmaker Errol Morris, and it tells the compelling story behind the horrifying photos released of the world in May 2004 of atrocities committed by American soldiers to Iraqi prisoners in the Abu Ghraib prison outside Baghdad. Watching talking heads interspersed with the photos themselves, we learned that Abu Ghraib had become the interrogation center of Iraq, which housed 30,000 prisoners in living conditions so bad that, as one military policeman comments, the stench was unbearable. You didn't want to touch anything. However, the lower-ranking military personnel weren't in charge of any actual interrogation. They were responsible for guarding the prisoners while the group called military intelligence did the interrogating. In fact, according to former Private First Class Lindy England, the 20-year-old girl shown in many of the photos with a big smile and a thumbs up for the cameras, they were told to stay away from military intelligence. England is also the one in the dog leash photo shown holding a dog leash that is attached to the neck of a prisoner, but as she explains and you can see in the photo, the leash is slack and she's not pulling on it. The guards called that prisoner Gus, and he was in prison because he had gotten drunk and beat someone up. So through the use of mind-boggling graphics and mind-blowing photos, we learned that the people who were punished for their crimes were mostly just staging scenes for their cameras. The real torture was going on behind the cameras by the interrogators in other government agencies, or OGA. The OGA were known as the ghost interrogators. They had no rules, they weren't logged in, and they were off the books. As one person puts it, Americans were dying outside in the streets of Baghdad while people inside the prison who didn't know what they were doing were just screwing around. They were also told that they were in big trouble if they made our president apologize to the world. The photos that the world saw were stamped as either criminal act or SOP for standard operating procedure. The ones that were criminal acts showed so-called perpetrators in them. SOP photos showed just prisoners. Standard operating procedure shows the madness in this war. I'm Dan Culverson, and this is Hot Shots.